San Michael M. Sicat from STEM 2D Mother Salvatoris of the Dominican College of Tarlac. So for today's video, I'll be teaching you how to solve limits by substitution. So let's head on to our discussion. This is the simplest way that we can solve for a limit when you are given a limit problem like this one. So this is how you read limits by substitution. Limit as x approaches to 3 of the function follows in x squared minus 4x squared plus 2x plus 5. Sometimes we can just plug in the value of x is approaching. So we're saying as x gets really close to 3, what's the value of this function? Well, sometimes it's gonna work out where we can just plug in 3 into this function and we will able to get a real number answer. That will be the value of the limit because it's the value that the function approaches as x gets really close to 3. Now oftentimes, this is not gonna be the case. If you try to plug in the 3 for x, you're gonna get some kind of undefined value or indeterminate forms. So you're gonna get 0 and the denominator fraction, or you'd end up with 0 over 0 or infinity x0. Something like that. Something that is undefined that we cannot evaluate. In that case, you're gonna need to use a different technique to evaluate the limit, but we will stick with the substitution method because that is our topic for today. This is the simplest way to evaluate a limit, and oftentimes, if the limit is more complicated, we will use a different technique to simplify the limit, and then we will come back to the substitution once we've got this function simplified to a point where we can just plug in the value that we are approaching. So let's head on to our solving. So we're just gonna substitute the x into 3. What we're gonna do here is, as I said a while ago, we're gonna substitute 3, or rather x into 3. So the problem would be 3 raised to 3 minus 4 multiplied by 3 raised to 2 plus 2 multiplied by 3 plus 5. So let's simplify them. 3 raised to 3 is equals to 27. And next would be negative 4 multiplied by 3 raised to 2 is negative 36. And next would be 2 multiplied by 3 would be positive 6. And next, let's bring down positive 5. So 27 minus 36 plus 6 and plus 5 would be equal to 2. As you can see, we got a real number, as I said a while ago. But if you would get a undefined or 0, you would need a different technique like factoring and other methods. But let's stick with our substitution method. So that's how you solve limits by substitution. It's easy, right? That's all. Thank you and keep safe, everyone.